Well, as we leave, I'd just like to leave you with some excerpts of what my colleague Emefa Atiamo Eli was able to gather when she visited Michel camp earlier today. We are told that at around midnight, there were multiple explosions heard as the base ammunition depot of the Michel camp exploded, and also we are told that long-range missiles diffused, causing vibrations. MFA had a feel of a part of one of these, and she reports.
Okay, so this is the head or the tip of the rocket that ran through and penetrated the kiosks at Kakanu Sunanka number 1. The structure, one of the structures that was hit during the explosion. It is a very heavy metal, very heavy, very heavy. The tip is very sharp. I can imagine if this thing hits a human being, what would happen. So this is what has been left around. The main metal, the main weapon has been given to the military a few minutes ago. And this one, another resident apparently found it and kept it in his car. So he just gave it to us. You can have a good look at it. This is how it looks like. It's very heavy. Very heavy. And it's the tip, it's the head of the rocket that hit one of the kiosks, which is just somewhere behind us here. I would have you look at quickly. This is it. This is it. So this is what hit. If you come back, you see. This is what hits the kiosk. If you come back, you see. This is what hits the kiosk. It actually went through the roof and then came through the side of the kiosk.
This might be you go die. Oh, why you go die? Bullets.
So quickly before we leave, we'll get a quick reaction to this incident. The Director of Public Affairs of the Ghana Armed Forces, Colonel Agrikwashi, joins us online. Good morning, sir. Thanks for your time. Hello, Colonel.
Yeah, hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Great to have you here. Can you please explain to us what happened at your base ammunition depot last night?
We had a report from the guards some few minutes after 12 midnight. They saw fire coming from a workshop within the yard. So they quickly informed the fire service, the Armed Forces Fire Service, the Air Force Fire Service, and then they all put their efforts together to try to bring the fire under control. Yeah.
Is it that you don't have tenders at your base ammunition depot? You don't have your own fire tenders?
As at the time of the incident, the tenders were not available, but they always have some 2 tenders there.
Okay, and we are told that some long-range missiles fused out, hit so many homes. Have you been able to collect all these missiles? And do we know how many of them?
They are not long-range missiles. They are actually pyrotechnics. These explosives that we use for fireworks.
And so they're called rockets?
Yes, those we use them for fireworks.
Okay.
And so they are it's a missile, because if you want to take a stone, it's a missile.
Okay.
So if you refer to it as a missile, fine. But it's not a missile as to the type we see that are used for attacking locations and those things. No.
So what are these used for exactly?
They are pyrotechnics, which we use for fireworks. Like when there's a display, and like this March, we meet at polo grounds, and those fireworks display that you see, those are the explosives they use for those things.
All right, Colonel, we've spoken to some residents and the assemblyman of the area. They are concerned. They think that this base ammunition depot should be moved away.
When the depot was set, there was nobody living in that area. It was way in the bush. And people have come closer to it. And so if they are saying that we should move away from the place, why did they come there in the first place? They saw that, I'm sure, if you go in, maybe some of them don't even have papers to even live around the place. So I think that it's not be too fair on their part to say that we should move.
So, well, we haven't reported or heard of any casualty, thankfully. But what would your outfit want to do moving forward so that, God forbid, if it happens again, we will not record any casualties?
Please, I did not hear you. I'm in a moving vehicle.
I'm asking, moving forward, what does the Ghana Armed Forces want to do to avoid a possibility of casualties if this should ever occur again?
The safety of that facility is very, very paramount. And so there are a lot of safety precautions within the facility. But after this incident, all these things will have to be reviewed. And then if you have to upgrade some of the safety measures that we have there, then we do that. But all these things will come from the recommendations that will follow the investigation that is ongoing.
We're hearing that as far back as 2003, there were plans to relocate this base. Is it that you've rescinded that decision?
Is that as far back as what?
2003. We are told that there were plans to relocate this base.
The thing is that you can't have all your things at one place. So maybe the type of ammo you keep at different. We have ammo at different locations, and so having a depot at a different location will not mean that you have to technically close this one completely. Or maybe the type of things you put there is what will vary.
Okay. Finally, before you go, Colonel, have we been able to determine what caused this explosion?
No, for now, no. So it's after the investigation that we'll be able to know exactly what caused the fire.
And how are these, you are told they are light weapons, how are they being kept? What's the condition of them?
What?
I'm asking that, are these light weapons? How would you classify them?
No, yeah, the pyrotechnics are not as dangerous as the ammunition themselves. And so every ammo there is kept at a place that makes it very secure. Yes, they are not all jumbled together in one location, no.
Okay, and under what conditions are they supposed to be kept?
I don't know what you mean by under what, but they are kept under the most secure conditions as possible. Because we are picking some information that some air conditioners in the armory are probably not working. No, but where the fire started, we don't have those heavy explosions. But whatever it is, the air conditioner can even be faulty, and it can also cause a fire. So if air conditioner is even working, it can also cause a fire.
But at the time this happened, were the air conditioners working?
No, the investigations will tell us this. For now, I cannot speculate.
All right. Thank you very much for your time this morning. Colonel Agri-Kwashi is Director of Public Affairs at the Ghana Armed Forces, giving us some more details on this incident that occurred sometime after midnight. Thank you very much for your company. We've run a bit over time, but it's because we needed more clarity. Up next is JoyNews Interactive with Selinam Ampo. Do stay.